All right, Shalom. First, let's start by saying all praise to Yahweh by Shemal Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles that rule well, and salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. Now, this is a lesson on the judgments that's going down in Milwaukee against these women. Give me 1 second. Okay, yeah, I was trying to see if these lined up with the ones I had because I did this lesson already, but Satan took it. But this is let me see. I'm gonna just start with this one, and then I can easily just type in the next one. But this is scary to see. 3 women shot, 2 killed in less than 24 hours in Milwaukee. You know, and there's been a lot of judgment going on against these women in Milwaukee these last couple months. But this happened on October 7th. It says 3 women were shot in less than 24 hours in Milwaukee. 2 of them were killed. The most recent fatal shooting happened early Monday morning, October 7th, on the city's south side. It's getting scary, said Benjamin Jordan, who was stopped in his tracks by police in a horrific sight. I saw the body next to me on the right-hand side in the back alley, and I was sad. Real crazy. Jordan tried to shield his young nephew. It was scary to see, said Jordan. I was like, what am I going to do with my nephew? I'm not going to allow him to see what's going on. Jordan soon connected the crime scene behind his home to what he heard that woke him up. I heard gunshots, said Jordan, like 3 to 4. Like it just kept on like 5 to 7 shots. The sound of gunfire was followed by the sound of screeching tires. A 33-year-old woman was found dead on the ground near 19th and Arthur in Milwaukee around 3 a.m. Monday. Neighbors were startled and said they feared for their own safety. We woke up and checked on the kids to make sure everyone was okay, one neighbor said. Police did not immediately reveal the victim's identity, but this fatal incident was enough to have some rethinking their own future. To be like this close to home, thinking like it's time to move, said a neighbor. And it don't matter where you move to, man. The violence in America is only gonna get worse. You know, you got a lot of Jakes that's moving because it ain't a lot of opportunity down here, one, or it's too much violence. But they don't even know that's why the Lord judging them, because they don't even know that this whole place is coming down. You know, right around them. So they think they can escape what's coming. It says, we got to get away from here because you keep hearing all these things around here, all these shootings. Everybody trying to live in comfortability. I guess that was it for the article. Ain't no comfortability coming, man. Ain't no comfort coming. It says, woman shot in car injured on Milwaukee's south side 16 minutes ago. The Milwaukee Police Department is investigating a non-fatal shooting that occurred early Sunday morning on the city's south side. Police say a 20-year-old woman suffered a wound while in a car near South Cesar East Chavez Drive and Washington Street. She and a group of people got into an altercation before the shooting occurred just before 3 a.m. on December 8th. She was taken to the hospital for her injuries. Authorities are searching for a suspect. If you have any information regarding this suspect, the vehicle, and the crime. All right, see, the Lord judging these women. It says 4 women shot during house party Sunday. Police seeking unknown suspect. 4 women, all 23 or younger, were taken to the hospital after being shot at a house party in the 1500 block of North 29th Street early Sunday, police say. According to the police, the women were hit around 2:30 a.m. when someone fired multiple shots into the house where the party was happening. One woman was shot in the shoulder, another was shot in her right calf. The third was hit in the bottom of her left foot. The fourth victim was shot in her right foot. Two of the victims are 19 years old, one is 18, and the other is 23. The suspect is unknown. When did this happen? This is September 29th. Hold on, I got some more. More. All right, this is infant boy, 24-year-old woman discovered dead in Northside apartment. Police also find malnourished toddler inside residence. It says Milwaukee police officer guard the entrance of a building in the 5300 block of North Teutonia Avenue, where a 24-year-old woman and a 3-month-old boy were found dead in an apartment on Wednesday. Officers also found a malnourished 3-year-old boy in the apartment, police said. Detectives are investigating, and investigators from the Milwaukee County Medical Examiner Office are investigating. It says Milwaukee police on Wednesday discovered a 24-year-old woman and a 3-month-old boy dead in an apartment on the city's north side. It says officers also discovered a malnourished 3-year-old boy in the residence. Milwaukee Fire Department paramedics transported the 3-year-old to a hospital. The boy's condition wasn't available. Detectives and the Milwaukee County Medical Examiner's Office are investigating. Anyone with information on the case is being asked to call police, says Sergeant Sharonda Grant in a statement. Police responded at 11:50 a.m. to 5301 North Teutonia Avenue to find the woman and baby dead inside the residence. They also found the malnourished 3-year-old boy in the home, according to Grant. Autopsies are scheduled for Thursday, according to the medical examiner's office. That's another one. All right. It says Milwaukee man charged in connection with crash that led to woman's death. Milwaukee Pedro Gonzalez of Milwaukee is charged with homicide by negligent operation of a vehicle after an incident that happened on the city's south side last week. According to the criminal complaint, officers were dispatched to the intersection of 16th and Mitchell in Milwaukee around 7 p.m. on Friday, November 29th. When they arrived at the scene, the victim, later identified by family as Denise Rocher, had been taken to a hospital. She later died from her injuries. There were two vehicles at the intersection, a white Toyota and a black Volkswagen. The complaint indicates Gonzalez, 29, was the driver of the Toyota. Witness statements to police indicate Gonzalez had gone through a red light and collided with the Volkswagen, and the Volkswagen was propelled into Roger. That's a crazy way to die. Who was standing on the sidewalk straddling her bicycle. Surveillance video from the cameras in the area back up the witness statements that the complaint indicates. The complaint says Gonzalez was stopped at the red light but suddenly ceases waiting and instead disregards the red light, accelerating forwards into an intersection in spite of the red light. Traveling about halfway across the intersection when the black Volkswagen enters the intersection on a green light, Gonzalez remained on the scene. He told police they entered the intersection on a green light to make a right turn. But the complaint indicates Gonzalez's statements are contrary to what is depicted on the videos. Gonzalez made his initial appearance in court on Thursday, December 5th. He is due back in court on December 12th for a preliminary hearing. Family set up a GoFundMe account to raise money for funeral arrangements for Roger.